Devin, or I just read that one. Jax says, my normie African-American supervisor only talks about all the women he wants to sleep with and how marijuana isn't bad. He also loves the Avengers and can't wait for the new movie. Conversing with these types is impossible. Sounds like an upstanding guy. Sounds like a normal, fun guy. Really interesting, unique individual. I hear you, dude. I hear you. That's everybody these days. And that's what's so funny to me is people really do believe that in this free society, it really allows people to become like these individual, unique personalities. If we lived in a traditionalist country with oppressive social norms or possibly oppressive laws, people couldn't be who they are. Hang on. I got a hair in my mouth. I don't know where that came from. But people basically say that if we didn't live in a free society, you couldn't be who you are. You couldn't go to a parade and have like glitter on your face and if you're a man, wear a bra outside. What we're finding out in a free society is people are not actually very interesting or unique or exceptional or remarkable. People are basically mediocre and basically lack agency and autonomy completely. That's what we found out. Everybody thought like, once we get rid of all these laws, I can really be who I am. Who are you? Like, you're nothing. You're a follower. You're like livestock, basically. That's what we've cultivated instead. Whereas before, you had people who were disciplined and educated and smart. Now you have people who are vacuous, empty, hollow, totally filled with whatever propaganda they watched last. Who are these individual free spirits that we've created? People who watch the same television shows, people who watch the same movies, people who all have the same opinions. What does that tell you about liberalism? It's bullshit. It's totally wrong. Order is better than freedom every time. People are not making really interesting, cool choices, really diverse choices. No, everybody's just doing bad things that harm themselves and those around them. It's just group delusion, right? Yeah, so much individuality. My personality is I watch The Office and I eat pizza sometimes. I'm so crazy. Yeah, you're out of control. Good thing we don't have laws against adultery and things like that because we just couldn't keep you down, girlfriend. You're really powerful. Couldn't keep that one down. And also there's all this propaganda about you're all beautiful humans and just be yourself and express yourself. Like, no, you suck. You suck. You're all so, everyone's doing their own special, cool little thing. No, you're not. Most people are totally unremarkable, totally mediocre. Most people do not excel in any area. If they specialized in it, would not be better than the best person doing that thing. Most people are good for specializing in a very particular task that would exist in a normal town, like ironsmithing or cooking or, being a butcher or a baker or whatever, being a construction worker, something like that. But, everybody's an artist, everybody's a good drawer, no. I mean, people really are not, it's called exceptional for a reason. They're the exception. It's like the 1%. And like everybody in the middle, it's like 10% of unremarkables, 70% of mediocres, and 20% of exceptionals. This is generally the model that we follow. That's why you have to have a structured and an ordered and a hierarchical society. So, yeah, you point out these types, they definitely exist. They're everywhere. And you can't talk to them. You can't talk to them because they're low IQ and they're just totally, they're in the matrix, basically. They've taken the blue pill. How do you talk to somebody like that, And they're like, I just like to browse Reddit and read cool science shit on Reddit. I like random shit like articles about galaxies and space. And I like The Big Bang Theory and Rick and Morty. I really like the show How I Met Your Mother and That 70s Show. And I like to smoke pot sometimes. Yeah, you're great. You're really interesting. I'm glad we tore down society to accommodate this. I agree. Jack says, I forgot to mention he's 31. They always are. They always are. Isn't that how it always goes? People generally just have to be sort of... led. They have to be guided. This is how the world operates. The world is not, just a flat plane, except if you're talking about the globe or the Earth. The Earth is flat, but you know what I'm saying? Social structures are not flat. They're not egalitarian. They are hierarchical. It is a triangle, everybody. It is a triangle. There are people that lead. There are people that follow. Everything is complementary and reciprocal. It's not just this, atoms, billboard balls on the table. No, it's very different.